I am NetMoverSitan. Another update has arrived. I am now on version 1.13, which has mostly been additions to the aquatic environments. About time, too. I might see what I can do with the underwater base next week. See what specifically has been included. Well, not this time. This time, I'm expanding the portal network so that I have somewhere to build around. Well, once I build this way in the overworld, of course. Along with the tunnels. Oh yes. And there are a few more mobs as well. The new mobs include the Drowned, which are basically zombies underwater, the Phantom, which is what happens when you don't sleep for long enough. There are also marine animals such as turtles, dolphins, and there are probably a few others. I didn't get around to looking it up in great detail. Oh yes, and there's also a new weapon, a trident. Perfect for those who want to go Aquaman on them. Who can do more than talk to fish? You can also deliver pain up close. Right, back to the Nether. Oh wait. I at least want to... Oh, yeah, there's new sound effects for the water, and also the look. Good doggy! You hate the nasty bones, don't you? Yeah, I really have to get back to the Nether now. Yeah, good thing I created an underwater base in advance. Because at least then... At least then, I'll have a safe place to build. I might even consider creating an airlock. A place where I can more safely go outside the underwater base and expand it. And also so that I can see about exploring the ocean depths, as apparently they're shipwrecks, just waiting to be found. Oh, and yeah, I will be making sure that I get some sleep in game, as I'm not sure how long it takes for the Phantom to appear. In fact, I'd rather it not appear unless want it to appear is apparently there's a material that you can get from them. Oh yes, and apparently there's also a potion you can brew from turtles. Or is it new enchantments? I'm not really sure, but it makes sense. A bit slower, but also a bit more durable. Yeah, got a lot to look into. But at least I don't have to worry about getting through Serious Sam the second encounter, the HD edition. Mostly because I've completed it. Time for a bit of first-person puzzle game this time. Yes. Breaks over for the more cerebral content, and I'm getting back to it. I mean, it's why I like the Thief games and Alien Isolation. Because they are definitely not first-person shooters where you can run and gun without consequences. Run and gun? Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of Cuphead. Oh yes, and let's see where this goes. About a month until Hollow Knight Gods and Glory is out. And yeah, I noticed the horses. Not in Hollow Knight Gods and Glory. That's the last DLC for the main story. Alternate between that and the primary projects. Don't know whether that will be for what I'm planning to do next, or what's after. Sorry about the slowdown. Seems to be a bit longer than usual. Possibly due to the updates. As for what I'm planning to start next, it is an indie first-person puzzle game called Rethink. Based on what little I know about it, it seems to involve puzzles which are based around logic, light, trajectory, and apparently putting it on walls. I'm sure I'll learn more once I start it. Oh yeah. As for the Soul Blight lore videos, I've just written the scripts for one of the factions. Well, one of the other factions. Well, actually I've only done one so far. I just haven't recorded it yet. I started with the lore video on the Soul Tree and the Sanctuary. I thought I'd do the factions before I moved on to things like the characters or Adu. From what I've been able to put together, it should be interesting. Oh yeah, I've been there before. As that bridge doesn't look like it belongs there. Right. Don't know whether I'm going in the right direction or how far I've come to where the garden tower is. But I know it's probably somewhere this way. And the reason why I'm lighting it up is so that I can find it in the overworld. And yeah, I need to be careful of not attracting the attention of Endermen. As long as you're not looking directly at them while not wearing a pumpkin, they'll ignore you. Seems to be more drawn to the indie markets, and not just, yeah, Enderman definitely, not just because my machine is a bit lacking in running some games, but it's also because it doesn't really interest me. Mainstream AAA. Not helped by the behaviour of some developers. Yeah. If there is a joke, it's obviously lost on me. Mostly because the joke was terrible the first time. This one takes me. Okay, not a lot here. Just tulips, a river. That's about it. Right, just put the torches so I can see it in the darkness. And then I'll head back to the Nether and continue building as much as I can with what little I have left. Still can't see it yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to be building a lot much else. Not with what I have, anyway. So I'll build as far as I can and then, I don't know, head to the nearest bed, which is the farthest overworld tower that I've created. Which is also the access point to the end. In fact, that's why I built the tower, in case I made a mess of the Ender Dragon, which I did many times. Oh yes. And who among you is familiar with the concept of grimdark? Where it's basically a form of fantasy writing, where it's a bit more realistic in behaviour, if you know what I mean. Basically, rulers are more typically self-serving scum that would much more likely protect their own careers rather than be utterly selfless, like, I don't know, in works of J.R.R. Tolkien, with a few exceptions, of course, where even the more heroic characters are flawed and aren't perfect examples of whichever race they are. In fact, they can be downright unpleasant to be around, making you think, wait, if they're the heroes, I'd hate to see what the bad guys are like. And also, let's just say that morality is a bit more black and white. Oh, what am I saying? The morality is a bit less black and white. In fact, the border between black and white is so blurry, it might as well be grey. Yeah, there must be some fire below. No, this isn't a smokehouse, this is the Nether. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put some signs over where it opens up to the overworld. If you want to go to the overworld on purpose. Right, time to head to bed. I suspect the Phantom is mostly psychological. Something to drive, or is part of a deranged imagination. Yeah, that sounds much better. And would explain it. Haven't found a haunted house, but then again I might just be looking in the wrong places. Either that or they're not appearing in this. Well, there's a quicker way of going down. Falling into the water. Oh yeah. That is one of the drowned. Armed with what appears to be a fishing rod. And the decay is more encrusted with... I don't know whether that's algae or an accelerated decay due to being in water. Oh yeah. And you don't sink down immediately. Not now. You need to... Yeah, I think you need to press a certain key. I think Control. Don't quote me on that, because it might be wrong. But you need to press a certain key if you want to go down. Just facing down. That alone won't be enough. Yeah. It took me a little time to figure that out. In fact, I wasn't expecting an update. Yeah, time to get up close and slice you to death. Again. Right, time to empty out what I don't need. Bones, gunpowder, rotten flesh. Still haven't got a recipe for that yet. My aim is still on form. On form, as in terrible. Okay. Where are the green ones? The ones that explode. Oh, they disappeared. I wanted to shoot them as well. Right, time to dig up some more dirt for the arena. Oh yes. I haven't forgotten about that. I have been expanding it. I need still more dirt. More dirt. To fill the base. It already exceeds the size of some of my previous projects in Minecraft, the World of Towers. But I'm not done yet. As I want to increasingly build upon it. Well, I could have ended it once I went to bed and returned to the Nether, but that'd be a bit too short. So I decided to show you where I've been gathering the dirt. Well, not just here, but also the first agricultural tower. Well, that's for when I want a source that's closer to where I need it. Have you ever met the kind of people who have nothing better to do? Yeah, that's right. Nothing better to do than cause unnecessary pain and torment. I mean the emotional kind, but it can also be physical. Those who don't do what they do for any reason. They just do it because they can. In fact, there's one thing that I would recommend that they do. Recommend as in they could choose to ignore it, but if they did, well, let's just say things wouldn't end up going well for them. And not because of anything I would do. I'm not a physically violent type. I'm talking about those who are. Those who are a lot less forgiving. Those who are unable to, as some would put it, take a joke. Either due to a lack of comprehension, or because they have an anger management problem. Either way is potentially lethal to the one on the receiving end of the physical pain. Yeah, actions have consequences. And those consequences may take the form of something that those on the receiving end of them might not expect, and will most likely come whether they want it or not. And when they shout out, I don't know what I did to deserve this. That'd be such a lie. Even politicians would skip through it. Not because it's wrong. Yeah, as if psychopaths would understand the true meaning of that word. It's because it's so terrible even they wouldn't use it. Yeah. There's some things even they won't touch. That's saying something about them, isn't it? They need to have some standards. Yes, more dirt. I think I'll gather the rest off camera. Well, the rest of this batch that I'll be using. Yeah, as for the project that will follow, you think? How grim dark it can get? Well, that damage has happened long ago. So there's not a lot it can do to adversely affect me. As that's already happened. There's some on-camera evidence of that. Well, next time. Hail the rabbit!